Hey folks, I'm going to do a comparison. I did one review on my new German Hofner 500/1 bass, Beetle bass in natural. I did my own personal review on that. So what I wanted to do was compare this bass, this German Hofner, to this bass, which is the Ignition series, made in China, and my positives and negatives about the two. So the first thing, I think the German one is made excellently. It sounds really good. This is all going directly through the into the interface. It's not going through an amp. No effects. Both pickups up, full. Boom, 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 boom. Good sound. We go into the mix really well. By itself, like I've said before, it kind of sounds kind of flat, kind of lifeless. Let me get closer here. Can you hear me better? Of course you can. Get closer to the mic! Right. Okay. So I'm closer to the mic. So it sounds really good this way, right? Things I like about this bass is it's really well made. A little bit on the negative side, it doesn't have side markers, which I depend so much on knowing where I am. Am I at the 12th fret? No, I'm at the 11th fret. I look for something on the finish. There's a little green right here. Maybe I can use that to guide me. So I was thinking of having side markers put on, but I thought, come on. Just learn how to know where you are on the bass. I did it. I made it to the 12th fret. Anyway, side markers. I don't think I'll add them, but I wish I would have put them on there. Anyway, excellent. The finish is cracking after 7 years. Maybe you want to change your lacquer formula or your primer or whatever you're doing. It's cracking. It's checking a little bit on the back, not on the neck. So I think what you guys did on the neck was really good, but something about the body or the sprues, maybe it doesn't take to your lacquer too well. Anyway, I live with it. So that's this one, and I'm trying to get the levels about the same. Looks like they were about the same. So that's this one. We'll do it's got a really hot pickup back here. It's up high, but it's really got a good output. So let me just do the front pickup, or the back pickup, the bridge. It really cuts through. It's the back pickup. Let's do the front pickup. Front pickup. Not as. Can you hear that? Flew from Miami Beach, we always see, yeah. Seems low to me. But, it sounds good. I put it under the boost here. I think this is the Paul McCartney way of playing. So you add that solo, and it really brings it out. And I heard that's what Paul uses. It plays it on the solo and the front pickup most of the time. So now back to both pickups with the solo on. And you can hear how much I'm clipping right there. So, probably if I lowered this back pickup, it would solve that. So if I take a little bit off. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on this bass because I just don't want to go to the other bass too. Anyway, that's the Hofner German bass. I'm going to switch to the Hofner ignition bass made in China. Made in China. Right. Made all the way over in China. Right. Okay. Put you right there. Oops, sorry. Right. Okay, now here's the Chinese one. What do you like about it? What do I like about it? It's got a good sound. Nothing to complain about. You know, I kind of like this neck a little bit better. It's a little bit thinner, maybe a little bit flatter. That's not bad. It's a little bit rounded, more rounded. Still got a good sound. That's the same level. Looks like it. So you can tell that the output's not as much as the German. So you could probably put German pickups on this. You know, one thing I like is this is more typical of how to raise and lower pickups. The other one you have to use these little side screws, which is kind of weird. But if you could get like maybe some Seymour Duncans, or I think the Fralin pickups, they make one for these. You know, get a little bit more output, or turn your amp up. So not bad. What I do like about this one is it's got the more typical set into the body, where the fretboard is actually on the body. That one's kind of above it, so it gets you away from the body. I kind of like being close to the body with the strings. If they made a German one like this one, but with the quality of that one, I would go, man, that would be a great bass. You know, where the neck's really just kind of set in. It's not kind of, the fretboard's not kind of up where it gets you away from the body. I don't know, maybe there's some sort of theory in that. Oh, I don't know, who am I? I'm just a player. You can tell me by the way I walk. I'm counting out time. Anyway, so this is both pickups. You can tell it's a lot lower, but I like the feel of the neck. It's really nice. It looks to be some sort of dyed rosewood, maybe? Like they dyed the rosewood. Just kind of seems like a dye on there. But this one's really made well, you know? I mean, I would say the wood selection is probably even better than that one. It's got the quilted maple. Back and side's kind of transparent. The top spruce. I don't see any streaks, although it's very dark. It's very well made for $300 or something like that, $400. Okay, let's hear the front pickup, or the back pickup. I don't know if you can hear that, it's real low. I might cheat a little bit. Let me give you a little bit more output. I had to boost it so you could hear it. See, it doesn't quite have the sharpness of the German one, but it's still real good. Still real good sound. How about the front pickup? See, the front pickup is doing nicely. Front pickup. Let's put the boost on, the little Paul McCartney version. It's really clipping now. So that boost on this one really boosts a lot. I have to lower it, lower down the volume. See how it's clipping? So, we'll take that off. Let's go back to our both pickups full. Now, if I want to get this one to cut in a little bit more, I have to back off the front pickup. But see, even still compared to the German one, this one is low, the output's low. So, maybe changing out the control panel and the pickups, you'd have a really hot bass for pickups, a couple $100. Control panel, a couple $100, so you got what, $400 plus the bass, maybe, what is it at? Something like $400, so you got $800, and you're getting into the contemporary version range, but the contemporary's made like, has the wood block. I don't want the wood block, I want it hollow body. Where is it? I fell in love with my Casino up there, totally hollow body. Once you learn how to deal with the feedback, it's a great guitar, sounds great. I've got a elitist which is that one, $2,000 made in Japan casino. And I've also got a Chinese-made, it's over there, can't see it, casino. Excellent guitars, both of them, hollow body. So I like the hollow body because it's very light and it has a nice woody sound to it. And I know the contemporaries have a block of wood to kind of cut that feedback down, but I think it changes the sound. If you like it, great, but I kind of like the sort of kind of hollow sound. Anyway, I don't want to go much longer. This is my comparison between the German, and let me go back to the German when I'm going to switch back here in a second. You know, this has a great tone. Like I say, the output isn't as much, so I had to turn it up, but it's really well made. It has side markers. Hey, it's got side markers, so I know where I am. I know I am. Okay, great, I know where I am. Oh, 12th fret, there it is. Two little eyes looking at me. I know I'm at the 12th fret when the two little eyes are looking at me. They're staring at me for some. Oh, that's my signal that I got to get going. Anyway, let me switch over to the German one just for a second so you can hear it, a comparison again. You out there where you belong, back where you belong. So one more little thump with the, the German. Now the volumes, I had to turn that one up so you could hear it. This one is, like I said, this neck is a little bit more rounded. Maybe about the same width, it's just a little bit more. Reminds me of the 70s, where the 70s jazz basses where it was a little bit more rounded. You get used to it. No side markers on this one. Front pickup. Put the boost on. No clipping on this one, but I had to turn the volume up on that. Anyway, there's the comparison between the ignition bass and the actual German Hofner bass. Let me know what you guys think, which one. If you modified that by changing the pickups and the control plate, you'd have about an $800 investment. You'd have a great bass. Or just go ahead and buy the German one, which I think is well worth the money. I got this one at like $2,150 used, which anytime a Hofner bass seems to go below $2,000, it'll sell. These prices of like $2,800, $3,000, unless they're vintage. Just wait till you get a used one. When it gets around that $2,000 range, that's when it's like you won't be disappointed if you like these kind of basses. Anyway, that's my review of the German Hofner 500/1 and the Chinese Hofner Ignition series. Let me know what you guys think.